Track wrestling with Nick Mitchell, head wrestling coach at Grandview University. 8 NAIA championships in a row. We're at the national team duels, and this is a tournament I hope you like. This is a big tournament for you, and the word on the street is there's some teams that can compete with you. You like that word on the street?
I think that's always the word on the street. If we didn't feel that way all the time, which we always do, probably wouldn't be doing our jobs. You know, that's a big part of it for me. Is I've always got some paranoia, and hopefully it's a healthy level of paranoia. Sometimes maybe not so much, but yeah, I know there's a lot of teams coming for us. The field's really deep, and this year more than ever, it's gonna be tough.
You mentioned recently that the NAIA brand just keeps getting tougher and tougher all the time. Why is that?
A lot of it just comes from the NWCA and what they've done with the growth in our division. Just looking back today, it was crazy. I think we were looking back the 2013 championship. That duel, the final duel in the championship, came down to the heavyweight match, and we were looking that year. I think there was only like maybe 44 teams in the NAIA, and now we're well over 60, close to 70 teams. Maybe the second or third biggest division in college wrestling right now. So that's a huge part of it, you know. And then along with that, I just feel like Mike Moyer's done a really good job of helping the new teams hire good coaches. And so I think, you know, when you start doing that, you get depth, you get good coaches in there, and then hopefully we've just helped raise the level, you know, of kind of what is the expectation in our division and what some other teams are, you know, a lot of the teams are doing the same things, if not more than we are right now. So, you know, just all around, man, the level's really raised.
Would you like a dual meet championship?
I do like a dual meet championship. This time of the year is tough. On one hand, it's not terrible because you get some kind of like a training phase. You know, it's like periodization. You go through about halfway through the year. You get to kind of let off a little bit as far as your training. It gives you a good cycle. And then when we get done with this, we'll really start training hard again, and then kind of let off again at the end of the year. But it's a tricky balance trying to figure out when the right time to do this is.
Let's go through a scenario. Let's just say you have an athlete. He throws his headgear at the national duels, and you lose a team point. What would your reaction be?
Probably depends on how that affects the team. I'm not going to like it regardless, but I can imagine. Like I knew a guy once that had their team actually they got shut out because they wrestled a Division I team, and he threw his headgear, and so they lost like something in -1, and that guy was the cause of the -1. He's a head coach now, actually.
Okay.
The NAIA program is
really
pretty successful.
Is he for Grandview?
Yeah, but it might be.
Okay. And that was against Penn State.
It was, yeah. Yep. So back then, the returning champs got to wrestle in the Division I duels the next year, and we were not the same team as we were the year before when we won it. And I lost a really tight match, like a last-second escape or something stupid, and it was at Penn State. And so when I threw my headgear, the crowd didn't like it very much. Just by coincidence, it hit like this pad on the side of the mat, so it bounced up, hit somebody at the scorer's table. Coach Miller was not happy with me, and you can understand why.
Can you use that, what you did, your mistake, and apply it?
Dude, I use my mistakes all the time. That's 80% of why we're good, is because I can tell the guys the dumb stuff that I did when I was competing, or the things that I thought, the things I convinced myself of, that hopefully they don't have to make my mistakes.
Nick Mitchell, all the best.